Oh, beautiful souls. So many messages that want to be shared, that want to come through. So, a little breeze coming through. I tried to get more of the window in there, but clearly the reflection, so maybe you're reflecting like I have been. So a lot of the videos I have been creating this morning have been talking about reflection and surrender. So reflection and surrender, alignment, embodiment, a lot of this information coming through for sure. And now I'm guided to pull some cards to see what messages, to see where the alignment is with there. We'll got a whole pile of them sitting here. And so I'm just kind of like angling you on the couch, 4-4 on the timer. I've been basically on the couch for a day and a half. I have not opened my door. I'm still in my PJs, yes. Why? Because I relish in the rest. I honor the rest without guilt, without worry. So maybe I'm here to remind you of that and to share videos without having to present myself in any specific way, because we keep it real. We keep it raw. We keep it messy here because it's about the message. It's not about how I look, right? You're here to receive the confirmations, the codes, the frequency, the energies, the flavor, the color, the essence. Yes, I'm wearing a lot of gray, black, and white, so that might be significant, but I embody a very powerful frequency and energy, and it's a very colorful frequency and energy, so rainbows might be significant for you. As well as 888, which I look down at my watch, and I'm like, I've only got 888 steps in, which is really rare for me at this point. 1017. 17, which is the star card, so it'll be fun if that comes out here. 1014, 555, 111, 1111. And the light just shifted in my camera. You probably won't see it, but I saw the shift in the lighting. 22 and 711. So please go look at the codes, maybe collectively, like as a whole. All of the numbers is a code. And this message is for the beautiful souls that are ready to step into their main character era. That's what I'm getting. And I'm called to pull cards, so be curious to see what the cards come out. But main character energy, main character era. So if you're still here and you resonate, again, always take what resonates, leave what does not. All right. And yes, I've been creating a lot of content. A little shorter videos, again, a lot of reflection from old journals as I pull the star card and the Wheel of Fortune. We'll put those back in the deck, but 1010, significant in the star. You are embodying more aspects of your star energy, your soul energy into your physical body, but something is changing. Again, there's that black and that white and that gray. Dice may be significant. She's standing in the tree pose on top of all of her pentacles because now the wheel is turning in the direction for that good karma. 6 of Pentacles as well on the bottom of the deck. So, all right. So we're going to start with the Osho Zen, gift from the divine. And it's going to be perfectly on time. A gift from the divine. Because maybe we're not starting with the Osho Zen. All right. Ace of Cups. Because you've poured into your own cup, you poured all that nasty, dirty, stagnant water, you decided to choose self-love, self-care, rest, the sweetness of doing nothing. You've been doing the things that inspire you, ignite you, and expand you. And if that means sitting on the couch all day, journaling, resting, creating content, playing with the cards, or watching the movies. Because of this, you are receiving this. Wow. Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. I can feel a lot of really amazing energy coming. I mean, just look at these cards. Look at that card. Look at all of the energy coming up. You're expanding your heart space. Heart activation is coming through. You're receiving another upgrade, another heart activation, more upgrades. All right. And a gift from the divine. A gift from the divine. And I already shuffled the crap out of my deck, so, oh my gosh. I mean, can you make this shit up? We've got 3 aces here. Ace of Pentacles, or sorry, Ace of Swords, communication. You're receiving communication. You're going to be receiving physical. I see the bird from Spirit, so you're going to be receiving information. Maybe one of these divine gifts is a divine gifts. is a divine. Maybe one of these divine gifts, this divine gift is a gift, an ability that has been stored away for safekeeping. And you're going to receive that through a download, through an activation. We've got this beautiful staircase, you know, the spiraling. So spirals, but coming back to yourself, climbing these stairs, coming back to the remembrance of who you are, remembering that divine connection you have with spirit, with source herself, creator, the universe. 3 aces here. I'm really called to these 3 aces. The infinity symbol here, all right? But you're receiving information. This is receiving information, downloads, activations, and maybe again, because this is a collective read, part of that is going to be a gift that has been stored away for safekeeping, right? For safekeeping, for divine alignment, for divine timing, because your gift and ability is needed right now as we move forward in this ascension process together, in this awakening process together. 614 on the timer, so that's 11. Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. It's going to be time to celebrate. 4, again, that 1111. I just said that, 1111. Celebration. Soul tribe. Celebrating. You're going to be celebrating, but this is just in more confirmation as the teams wanted me to tell you they are celebrating all of the work you have done, all of the time you've poured into yourself. And because of that, this is, again, you're stepping into this main character era. Thank you, team, for reminding me of that, because I already forgot about that. You were coming into union with other beautiful like-minded souls who have also done the work, elevated and activated and taking expired action, this main character era time together. Okay, so 4s are significant. I woke up at 7:07 on the timer. I woke up at 4:40 this morning. 7:11 is also significant, like I just said. And also, when I looked at the clock another time, it was 4:44. So you're seeing the 4s, the 444s. Please go look at the significance of these numbers. There's more information in there. Again, go look at the time that you're watching this video. There's a message there. I don't know what that is. You do. Source knows that. All right, celebration. Celebration of information. Celebration of this gift. Celebrating yourself for all of the hard work you have done. Damn, look at you. All right, what else do we have in this message? Celebrating the up-leveling of your divine union. Celebrating coming into physical union with your person. Celebrating the fact that you have balanced the divine feminine and masculine perfectly, the white and the black, the yin and the yang, the fire and the water. Perfectly balanced your frequency and your energy. All right, and when you come into union, you are very powerful on your own, Source says, but she's also saying that you are meant to be seen, to be heard, and to be felt together in places, in rooms, and on the stage. Or auditorium keeps coming through, so maybe auditorium type events. I don't know. That came through last night as well, and I just got it again. But when you come into union, just by you speaking and sharing your stories, your wisdom, and your knowledge, but together, your frequency and energy is amplified tenfold. Okay? So this is just more confirmation on that divine union that's coming in again. We just came into Gemini season. We've got this full moon coming up, this second full moon in May. I believe it's the flower moon. So there's been these cycles where divine unions are up-leveling, especially during my awakening process. I see it all the places. I see it in my readings. I see it in other readings. I can feel this because I am part of this divine union. My partner is in Africa currently. He's been there for almost a year, but doing his healing. Yeah, the world is here. Rainbows, sacred geometry. Opening up, you have a divine connection. Source is wanting more than nothing. Higher conscious is wanting more than nothing to create and play through you, through this inner child, this very playful, colorful frequency and energy. Completion of cycles. Completion of cycles. You've completed a big cycle, and I see 10 years, up to 10 years maybe this cycle has been open. Maybe you've also closed some ancestral cycles. Yes, Source says, she says you've also closed some massive ancestral cycles that you probably don't remember. Again, you contracted yourself to be here, excuse me, confirmation again at this time. So what you have been working through in cleansing and clearing and healing is also ancestral stuff, and there is the Wheel of Fortune just as double confirmation from the beginning. 10-10. You've completed these cycles for yourself, but these cycles for your lineage that they weren't able to complete. And now because of that, you are receiving all of this abundance, all of this recognition, to be seen, to be heard, to be felt. Look at where she's standing on top of the world. She's standing on top of the world. Look at those images. What do those images say to you? What do you feel when you see that? What do you know when you see that? What do you hear when you see these images? Okay, those are powerful. And of course, even though I'm shuffling, the Star card is appearing once again. You are the star. You are the star. The new earth leaders, world leaders, teachers, guides, mentors, healers. It's going to be done with this Hollywood bullshit. All right? It's going to look completely different. When it comes to the industries of music, sources saying, I'm just getting this now. When it comes to movies, entertainment, or music, it's going to be, as I look up and there's a white feather. White feather's significant. Thank you, team. Can we see that? There we go. Up on my blanket. Confirmation. It's going to be completely different. It's the art and the creations. There's going to be messages and codes and frequencies of high vibration, wisdom and knowledge that'll be in the music and in the arts. That's going to be a big change that's going to be taking place, because this energy is DUN, done. No more control, no more manipulations, no more distortions. Basically, remember, this energy flipped everything on its side. Everything has been inverted. This has been stopped. It's been stopped. Yes, you're seeing the remnants of it falling away. 9 of Pentacles. Okay? 9-9 is significant. Owls, hawks, and eagles are very significant to this collective. Herbs, you maybe connect like I do. You work with herbs and herbalism and Gaia. You connect deeply with the plants. You practice shamanism, medicine work, and healing, not just energetic work, but earth magic, as well as working with the herbs, the oils for medicinal, for to help people with those. So you probably resonate with that, as well as shamanism, earth energy, earth healing. Okay? And you have a balance of this very grounded aspect as well as a very cosmic aspect, and you ground it. You know how to work with both, okay? And you're going to be receiving your 9 of Pentacles, right? And you will have enough to share. So you're being returned everything that was stalled, halted, or taken away. All right, it's being returned to you tenfold. And again, part of that is a special, she says, a special gift from her. But also enough that you're going to be able to help other people. Legit, not bullshit. Legit, not bullshit nonprofits. Because we know some, not all, some of these nonprofit organizations are dirty. They're not, on the surface level, they look like it, but there's hidden stuff that will be revealed. But this is basically enough abundance to share. Energy, frequency, and literally like money. Okay? All right. You'll be traveling. Yep. And you'll be traveling. Again, you're going to be seeing her. This is that badass center stage type energy. You're going to be traveling to do this with your partner. With your partner. You're going to be doing this together. Okay? Again, you're meant to be seen, heard, and felt all over the world, which is hilarious. If that's a V I don't see those very often, and I literally laughed my ass off because I know this is my sign for travel. This is also my self-love tour bus. So the world, looking out the window my entire life, knowing that I'm meant to travel the world, to see the things, to be involved with all the many cultures. But I've been sitting here waiting for that opportunity patiently, for the abundance to be able to travel, right? Last week, going downtown, I saw a new version of that in like this beautiful, like light blue color. There's no coincidences. That's the first time I've seen a new version or a VW bus in ages. And we know the Six of Wands. I mean, who doesn't know that the Six of Wands is like, it's an amazing energy in the tarot. And when it comes with this spread, it's an amazing energy. You're meant to be seen, heard, and felt. And if you think that you don't have a person, Source says, you do. You're not doing this alone. And maybe this isn't a romance thing. Maybe this is just a soulmate that you're doing this with. Either way, it's Six of Wands energy. You're meant to be seen, to be heard. It's just this badass. You have found your voice. You have found your authenticity. You're standing in it in every day. And now other people are meant for this. Sorry. Help me find this source. People are now ready for you. They weren't ready before. People are now ready for you. They're ready for what you are able to bring to the table. The frequency, the energy, the flavor, the color, the essence of you. Before they weren't ready. They are ready for you now. They are ready for you now. Again, it's that main character energy. And all of these gifts and abilities that you have acquired over lifetimes, all of the wisdom, the knowledge, the gifts, the magic, the abilities, through all of these cycles, all of these lifetimes, are now coming back to you, are flooding back to you, because they are needed. And you'll be traveling. This is again the culmination of it. You are the magician, right? You are the motherfucking magician. Know this. Be mindful of what you're saying, speaking, thinking. You are the magician. You are a healer. Look at the hands. You practice energy work like I do. Reiki, light language. Hands-on energy work. They could be intuitive massage. It could be an intuitive reading that shares frequency and energy through your physical body, outside of your energy emanates from your hands, yes, but your entire field. But you are the magician. And you've had a long, long, long time here in hermit mode. But this entire time, you've been able to sit with Source herself, sit with your higher self, just you, just them, just you and your team. Going within, getting stronger, allowing for the healing to take place, the life force energy to return, to allow your team members to come in and to do the work slowly and proficiently so they wouldn't fry your nervous system. Because everything that was taken away, energy, is being returned and has been returned over a long period of time. All right, and I know this because this has been me. But you've had this entire time to deeply connect and to create such a amazing interpersonal relationship with yourself and Source herself, your higher self, the universe, and your spiritual team. Okay? And you have taken the leap of faith. You took the leap. You've taken this leap many times over and again. Solar plexus, yellows, purples. You've taken these leaps of faith over and over and over, trusting in Source, allowing Source, the universe, your team, to lead you and guide you in every now present moment. Because you knew this is coming. You know this is coming because you have felt it forever. I just got goosebumps on my whole right side. You've known this. You've known this. You can feel it. You have felt it forever. And I know that's been a challenge because you're so feeling that you feel like literally when you open the door, you open the mailbox, the next space you move in, the next space you are placed in is the space. Like, you just feel like it's like literally right around the corner, right around the river bend. And you've been feeling this for a long time. And then when it's not there, you're like, fuck, when is it my time? Source says the time is now. The time is now. Rainbows are significant. Family, wish fulfillment, white picket fence energy. The time is now. Your soul tribe is coming in. Your soul tribe is coming in, and the time is now. The time is now. All right, you're very grounded, very nurturing, very giving, very loving. You have a deep, deep connection, not just with Source, but Gaia, Mother Nature herself, the animals, the elements, the nature spirits. You have a deep connection, as above, so below. And everything is anchored right here in the heart space. Okay? And you've perfectly balanced everything. The as above, the so below, the external, the internal, the light, the dark, the masculine, the feminine. You've perfectly balanced everything. Okay? You've perfectly balanced as justice is here. Remember, we don't do return to senders. Those people that has sent bad energy, black magic, whatever you want to call it, everything is being balanced. You don't worry about that. Source will handle that. The universe will handle those things. Balance is being restored. Cutting through the truth. Or sorry, cutting through the bullshit and standing in your truth. Cutting through the bullshit and standing in your truth. Okay? 11. Again, that's 11. 2 2 2s. Very significant. Is there anything else? Yep, might as well finish off with that. So you've got 4 aces. 4 4 4. Inspiration, inspired downloads, activations of the third eye, the crown chakra. 4 aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and that beautiful gift from the divine. I mean, I don't know if I've ever pulled all the aces. 2205 on the timer. I mean, really? Anything else to say on that? You've done it through the grace and courage and confidence and strength, trusting in your heart. 8s, again, 888. Courage and strength. You've continued to forge on through the difficult times. You continue to get up and walk forward. Again, allowing spirit to lead you and guide you. Source to lead you and guide you. Leo energy, lion energy. You have forged forward. You forged forward. Okay? Yeah, wow. 2244 on the timer. Source says leave it at that. Okay, so we'll leave this message at that. So again, as I always intend, I hit record, I share the messages, the frequencies, the energies, the flavor, the color, the essence, in all of its raw, messy, unfiltered, magical way that it is. And I always intend that it reaches those that it's meant to in divine timing. And again, these are collective reads, and sometimes everyone's on a different timeline. So this could be what you're going through coming into, or this is future energy. But it doesn't feel like it's future, like far out future. I feel 3 months out future. So if you're just kind of coming through this and up to this, it feels like it's either happening like now, really, really quickly, or in the next 3 months. So take what resonates, claim what you want, leave what you don't, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you. Bye.